Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about different defense mechanisms your body will use to cause you to stop losing weight when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to lose body fat. I've experienced these personally as I've been going through this cut, particularly around the time I reached about that 20-pound mark on weight loss on the scale. I started seeing more of this stuff coming out, and this varies a lot from person to person. So let me put on my +5 out of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this, because the things that you'll notice, a lot of you out there, people who need tips on weight loss, who need tips on fat loss, you're probably people more like me. People who are more predisposed to being heavier at a heavier body weight, find bulking and gaining muscle really easy, but losing body fat can be a bit of a chore. It can take a lot more discipline than it can take other people, but of course for most of us are like, getting big is easy, getting size is easy. All you have to do is eat. But, the grass is always greener on the other side, isn't it? I mean, and that's the thing. Very few people have, the most perfect genetics for whatever it is they're trying to do. Very few people. And they're the lucky ones, and everyone else needs a little extra help. In the case of fat loss, and again, people who tend to be at heavier body weights tend to have these problems at a much heavier body weight than a lot of people will, but everyone will experience these things to some extent if they get to a low enough body fat or they diet long enough. And that's your body trying to stop you from starving to death. Now, the unfortunate thing is that these genetic traits that most of us carry, pretty much all of us carry to keep us from starving to death, to survive famines, to survive ice ages, they kick in a little bit harder on some people, and that's the reason a lot of people really struggle with their body weight. Myself included historically. I mean, I'm in that category. I mean, are we going to argue about that? I'm not exactly walking around shredded year-round, am I? Even though I train pretty hard and train a lot. So a lot of this comes down to appetite issues and lethargy. And for me, I've noticed the lethargy really start hitting me about a week ago. It started hitting me really hard. And some of the things that your body does, it tries to do a couple different things when your body is scared that you're going to start starving. You've lost a significant amount of body weight or anything else. And it will try to reduce your energy output, and it will try to find a way to increase your energy intake. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, your metabolism slows down. No, it really doesn't. It doesn't. Very, very little, not to the extent that people think it does. What happens is that your body will try to make you use less energy by moving less. And it'll make you crave foods so that you will eat more. And I noticed the cravings because I've now gone, at this point, I've gone over 4 weeks without a cheat day of any type. And I've realized that I'm at a point where I'm at going and having pizza once a week, or having a big hamburger and a milkshake and everything else once a week as a big cheat meal really isn't beneficial to me where I'm at. All right, doing something like that when I know I want to lose at least another 20 pounds of body fat on this cut, at least, and probably more, but that's my bare minimum. When I've got 20 pounds left to lose, is having a slice of pizza really a good idea? Is having a big 900-calorie milkshake really a good idea? I don't think it is. But what will happen is you'll start to crave those things. And it's particularly when you see someone else eating them. Like the other day, right after this hurricane had ended. We were watching a movie, the stores were now open. We were watching a movie, and I saw a guy eating a big old slice of pepperoni pizza, a big old greasy slice of pizza. And I could taste that pizza. My last cheat day I had some pizza. That's been over a month. But I'm going, you know what? I don't think I have earned a cheat day. I don't think I've earned a cheat day yet. I've got more body fat to lose. Maybe when I get leaner, you know what, I can go enjoy a couple slices of pizza. But I looked at that and I'm like, I could go get a pizza right now. I could order a pizza. There's pizza just down the street. And I'm like, that piece of pizza looks so good. I could taste it. I wanted it. But then you have to stop. And by understanding what's going on, you have the ability to take control of these things. And in this case, I thought, why do I want that piece of pizza so bad? In fact, I would probably just scarf it down. I don't think I would sit there and enjoy every savory bite. I just wanted to taste the pizza. And I'm like, and if I had one slice of pizza, would I really stop at one? Or would I go, man, that was so good, I want another. That second one was so good, I'm going to want another one too, because I've been eating a really low-fat diet. I'm on mostly starches, a lot of fibrous, starchy carbs, I eat a lot of brown rice, a lot of beans, a lot of whole wheat bread, lean proteins like grilled chicken breast where I cut the extra fat off, fat-free Greek yogurt. I ate a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit. Very little fat in my diet. And I just thought of that grease tasted so good, but then I'm like, but that would totally stall my fat loss for the day. Maybe for the next 2 days if I did that. Because I'm going to want several pieces of pizza and I'm going to enjoy it for what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? And then have to do an extra couple hours of cardio to burn that shit off? Am I going to enjoy it enough to have to do that? And I step back and said, so why am I craving? I'm craving it because my body's saying, hey, you're losing body fat. You're not eating much fat. Some fat sure would be good. That would sure keep you from starving. It's exactly what it is. Same thing the other day. Brittany got a milkshake. You know that she wanted a milkshake because she's losing weight pretty quick. Brittany loses weight way easier than me. All she has to do is throw cardio in the mix and the scale drops like 5-6 pounds for her immediately. And she's losing weight. And she's like, I'm just craving a milkshake. And she got one, and I watched her drink that milkshake. And I'm like, I want a milkshake too, but I'm not going to get one. Because it was the same thing. Because it's like, oh, I almost said, hey, can I have just a taste of your shake? And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Because if I have a taste, I'm going to want my own. Because again, craving that fat in there. And stepping back and going, is the enjoyment, that little temporary enjoyment from that going to be worth the extra work I'm going to have to put in? Am I even going to put in the extra work? Am I going to do that? No, I need to stick this out. I need to stick this out. And you know, cravings like that are a major sabotage for me. I am the sort of person who, if I take a cheat day, I will lose half a week's worth of progress. All right, I'll lose a half a week's worth of progress doing it. It's not worth it. It just isn't worth it. And while I might enjoy those foods temporarily in the moment, I know I'll overindulge in those foods. You know, and that's the thing. I don't always have the most healthy relationship with junk foods and treat foods. And understanding that can help you step back and say, okay, well, this is a problem. I don't need to do this. I don't really want it that bad. And you know what? When I decided I really didn't want that slice of pizza, that it would just sabotage me at this point. How about I go eat some brown rice or get a piece of fruit? That tastes good. Eat a couple bananas. They were pretty sweet. Wasn't as good as pizza, but you know what? It filled me up, and then I wasn't hungry anymore, and the craving went away. But the point is not to indulge those cravings. The same thing when it comes to lethargy. I've noticed now that I've gotten leaner and I do a large amount of cardio. I'm cutting by using large amounts of cardio and still eating a pretty large amount of carbs, relatively high calories through just doing sheer physical activity. I've noticed I need more sleep. I've noticed some days, like yesterday and today, I struggled with cardio. I struggled getting through my cardio. It was not easy. It was just like, I don't want to do this. I'm feeling unmotivated. I'm sleeping in an hour or two later than normal. So my body seems to need more sleep to recover, and then I'm getting lethargy. And by noticing, okay, I'm having some lethargy here, let me just force myself to sleep in a little later every day. And when I start wanting to just lay around, because here's what your body will do. We burn calories just moving around. And as you start losing weight, your body will make you fidget less. That's a big part of your change in metabolism, is that your body will just tell you to be more lazy, not move around as much. And particularly when we got cooped up with the hurricane, staying inside the house, you know, as soon as the rains had kind of ended for that night, I had told Brittany, I'm like, let's just go take a nice hour-long walk. Just because I knew I'd been lethargic, feeling lazy, and a lot of it's to do, again, with the fat loss and having an excuse to do so because of the hurricane. I'm like, you know what? It's not raining. It's dry outside. It's not like there's a curfew at this moment. Let's just go take a walk. And we went and walked around a couple blocks, looked at some stores, and just got out and just walked for an hour. Because I was feeling lethargic and tired. I'm like, but you know, I could go walk. Getting up and pacing and just getting up. When you're feeling lethargic, when you are losing body fat, that's your body trying to make you burn less calories, because your body recognizes, okay, you've been in a calorie deficit for a little while. You know, we don't want you to starve to death, move less. And by being aware that you're feeling lazier, not necessarily because you're more tired. If you're more tired, and you will be sometimes when your energy in versus out goes up, yeah, recovery can be harder. You know what? Get a little extra sleep. Go to bed an hour earlier at night. Get extra rest so that you can recover But don't let it make you lazy through the day. Whenever you start feeling lazy and lethargic, when you're on a cut, that is your body trying to slow down the fat loss. That's the time when you need to step up, say, you know what, I'm going to go take just a little walk. I'm going to jump on my bike for 5 minutes. I'm going to do some extra cardio. I'm going to get up and move around. I'm going to go sweep the floor. I'm going to go do some laundry. Get up and do something. Because again, when you understand that it's not necessarily you're tired or because you're cutting and you need more recovery, that's not laying around isn't going to help you with that. Getting extra sleep at night will, and that'll help your muscles recover. It'll help you hold on to more muscle mass, which is the goal. You want to keep your metabolism up, you need to keep your muscle. If you're needing extra sleep to recover from training because you're getting less food or you're doing more activity than get extra sleep, that's okay. Let that deal with your lethargy. Don't let your lethargy make you lazy. Whenever you start feeling lazy and tired, you probably need to get up and move. If you're not going to sleep and take a nap at that moment, then get some actual real recovery, you probably need to get up and move. Do something. Go for a walk. Check your mail. Do some cardio. Do some laundry. Wash the dishes. Get up and do something. Walk your dog. Because that is your body trying to tell you, hey, we don't need to keep losing weight. Let's just be lazy so we burn less calories. And it will trip you up. That's your body's, just like the cravings, that's your body's defense mechanism to adjust your calories in versus calories out. Because it knows you're losing weight. Your body doesn't want to lose weight because we're designed to not starve to death. Right? We're all genetically designed to do that. And like I said, the only problem is that those instincts kick in at a much higher body fat for people who are predisposed to being obese. Being predisposed to being obese doesn't mean that you have a slower metabolism. It's that your body's survival mechanisms kick in sooner. Your food cravings kick in easier than other people. Your lethargy kicks in quicker than other people. And if you are aware of it, if you're aware of that tendency in yourself, you have the ability to take control of the situation. You have the ability to let your conscious mind override your natural inclination and instinct if you're aware of it. And it's as simple as that. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.